Hello and welcome to another entry in this video series where we are checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler GameJam of 2026. And this time we will have a look into Slackers Never Dies by DevDuCellier and Stytch. But before we check out the page and then dive into the game, here's a brief overview of this year's Game Jam. This year's DungeonCrawler GameJam has been completely organized by the community, including donations for the prizes. The rules might look complicated, but can be summarized very quickly. Essentially, the goal is to make a grid-based dungeon crawler with first-person perspective like Wizardry, Dungeon Master or Legend of Grimrock. And like these games, the game must have combat or a substitute, a way to win, to lose, and a character value like hit points, which can also be increased. While the game itself needs to be made within the 9 days of the jam, it is allowed to prepare and to reuse code and assets as well as using AI. You also got to pick and implement one of the 4 themes revealed at the start of the jam. In total, more than 75 valid entries have been submitted in the jam, freely available for everyone to try out. And the winners are determined by votes from the community. Purpose of my videos is solely to provide feedback and entertainment. And with that said, let's get back to today's game. Slackers Never Dies by DevDuCellier and Stytch. I might have butchered one or the other name, but with that, let's have a look at the page here. Concept: this is a dungeon crawler, procedural, roguelite and action game. Take all objects that you can and throw them or use them to go to the 5th floor and beat the big manager and the unionized organization. Beware, restart completely the game when you died. Game restart is broken with black screen. Okay, because of procedural generation, a level generation bug can occur. Restart the game in this case. Okay, sorry. The first NPC will not give you mercy. Destroy him. Gameplay and controls: move with WSD, turn with QE, dodge with X and C. Okay, that's a bit weird, but we will see. There's 3 types of objects. Light melee, baseball bat symbol. Use mouse 2 to attack a single character multiple times. I don't know what mouse 2 is, but it's probably either the left or the right mouse button. Heavy melee, white symbol. Use mouse 2 to attack the whole cell in front of you. Heavy melee, break the object in one time. Throwable or arrow symbol. Use mouse 2 to throw this object on NPC faces. Some throwables can be used multiple times. Use contract button or escape key to open menu, which you can select upgrades. Okay, scenario. Welcome to a utopian world where a big corporation has turned over a new leaf, paying its employees fairly, weeding out the troublemakers, and so on. Unfortunately, a dark day arrived. An employee became far too popular and delivered considerably efficient work. He soon became the arch-enemy of the big boss. The corporate hero has organized a new union, more robust than ever. It's horrific. The boss and the last vestiges of the company history are about to fall. Save them. You have carte blanche. You are the sole bulwark against the creation of this union. As the chosen one, the right-hand man, and a loyal servant to the holy executives, your objective is to destabilize the union's organization by any means necessary. You hold full administrative power, and your experience is so vast that you can now rewrite contract amendments on the fly by acquiring negotiation skills directly in the field. I am not sure what... okay, so the big corporation is the good one now, and... okay. Yeah, maybe there's too much feature for a jam, but we enjoyed to make this game. There is a lot to do after, because we believe it can be a commercial game with more time and polish. Credits: Nicolas, Finoux and Rémi Legrand, if that was pronounced correctly. So we are in utopian world, so in a great future where big corporation is actually a good thing, and the troublemaker is being too efficient. That's not really mixing well with utopian. Anyways, before we jump into the game, let's have a brief look at the submission page here. And this is also the first recording now, which I'm doing after the rating period ended. So the theme implementation here is: a hero manager has corrupted the company by unionizing employee. Player must defeat him and their acolytes. Some graphics assets were downloaded or made prior to the jam, and some audio assets were downloaded or made prior to the jam. And because the rating period has already ended, we can also see how this game was rated. And this was quite surprising to me, that the visuals are rank 53. And it seems like it got some deduction here because of the low amount of ratings, which is, yeah, very unfortunate. But yeah, with that, let's have a look into Slackers Never Dies by DevDuCellier and Stytch. Alright, I did already briefly start the game and ran around in the first room. But the issue is that, yeah, the game starts right away, and it will take a moment, yeah, for OBS to like get it. So we can take items with the left mouse button, and then we need to beat up, yeah, but. So now our item broke. Oh. Yeah. And we need to pick up something else. Nice music. Whoop. Yeah, I mean, we can, in theory, also evade, but the placement of these keys is, or the controls for that are quite odd. So there's this arrow symbol, and we can, yeah. And now we got 5 XP. And we are on level 2. Apparently, you also do not get a level up every time. It's a bit weird. We have master volume. This is actually saved when quitting the game. Okay. So, and this is also apparently randomly generated. So when I looked into that before, this was just 1 point to upgrade. We can also upgrade our health. We have 10 at the moment. This is getting a bit loud. Ah no, we have 1 point, so we cannot upgrade it. Okay. Never mind then. Ah yeah, in the options menu there's item select or drop. Ah, with mouse wheel. Okay. Yeah, let me reduce the volume a bit. Okay. So we can pick up stuff, and we have that in our inventory, and we can use the mouse wheel to scroll through that. Ah! No. Ah yeah, okay, these were healing items. Interesting, okay. So we can pick up this stuff here for throwing. Yeah, but, I mean, we cannot resort anything. Okay, so is this level 1? Do we need a key card to... There's the key card. Yeah. Key card. And we just throw the key card to that thing. Okay. I wanted to take the X out of that. Not take the whole thing. That's a bit weird. Okay. But we can't go further. So the controls, they are not optimal. It is executing right away, so as long as you are doing just one command or two commands, no, one command, like forward and, yeah. So one movement and turn, this will work, but as soon as you do something else, like forward strafing left, it will not work. It will cut off the command. If you do like forward, turn right, forward, turn left, it will cut off the, yeah, the turn left command. You basically need to wait until the turn animation is completed before you can enter the next turn, which makes it even weirder because the turn is executed right away and you're already in this next position, and it feels like nothing is happening anymore, but you still cannot input the next thing. So yeah, it's a bit odd. Apparently we couldn't use the other and now we are in here and we can't do anything because okay, let's try that again. Okay, so it will take a bit until, yeah, OBS. So we take multiple items now. And then so we can also evade, but these attacks, they are so fast that I don't see how this is. Also, the controls are that odd for evading that I don't see that happening. And I don't know, maybe level 3? And we got 2 points? Maybe this is saved in between games? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, it is partially saved because I upgraded my inventory the very first time I started, so it's more costly. So this is already upgraded. And we are upgrading our health now, which did not do anything. Okay. Yeah, it seems like some of the stuff is being saved. There it is. Health 11. Okay. So it seems like this is being saved in between game restarts. Okay. But the issue is now that we need something. Yeah, it's a bit. We need something big. Like yeah, let's take the chair. No, not this. Yeah. Okay. And I mean, this is kind of useless. Also, we can go into... no. Now I'm stuck. Okay. So this is also broken. No, this... What? Now I can get out again. Yeah, okay. Well, let's take one more item. This. Okay, and then let's try that boss. Employee. Bam. Okay. So apparently we just need to find items which are as heavy as possible. So we have 1 point available. We can't use that. Okay. A PC. There's a cook. The monitor is not heavy. We can just throw that one. Music is a bit hardcore. Okay. Yeah, so controls, unfortunately. And that, well, hook is not... 2 points, we can't do anything with that. Do not. Okay. Yeah, it seems like the whole game is like hanging if freezing when it's loading a new soundtrack. So this is where we were coming from. No, they are okay. I was just confused. So this was the okay. Developer, take this. For some reason, this did not work. Okay. We got some. Can I take the printer? No. These are all for throwing. Take this. This didn't work. Nope. I think they're kind of getting stuck in the environment. Yeah, and throwing doesn't really work. Yeah, basically we need to take heavy stuff, and this is always like instant kill. Monitor is not heavy, as everyone knows. Oh, this actually did hurt enemy, but okay, well, I know this is a baseball symbol. Yeah. Okay. Janitor. I need another chair. Like this. There. Okay. Employee. There was this like smiley icon before, but with one character. I'm not sure what this was supposed to mean. I mean, they are quite dangerous, so... Ah, nice. Boing. Candy. Can we eat that? No. Nothing to eat. Might get problematic soon. Nothing in there. Okay. Let's check our contract. We have 3 points. Melee damage for 15 points. My speed to move faster, that would be interesting. Okay, so where can we continue? Over there to the left. Can we just... No, we can go like through the wall. Yeah, I think the perspective is fine. Alright. From what I've seen, this level might be broken, but we will see. Bloop. Not sure why this is... I mean, it's not like we had real loot here. It was also mentioning that the levels they are randomly generated, right? Or procedurally generated. So it might be that this level is always broken or something. I don't know. So far. Can still move on. Yeah, but this, for example, now with all these turns and so on, with proper movement, you could just blast through, but here it's like one step at a time. Maybe there's no exit? Maybe that's the issue? I mean, I didn't... He's missing his legs. I missed the exit before, so... But it doesn't look like there is anything. Yeah. Maybe we've also beaten... I mean, it was saying it's 5 levels or so. But there is no... Yeah, no door to any other... Oh no, there is. This is... Okay. So that worked fine. Developer. We can't go past that. Boop. Ah. Not sure what this is supposed to mean. We have 4 points. Okay, cool. Maybe one more and then we can increase the movement speed. But we should try and find some nice items. Yeah, the performance is not great. PCs, chair, yeah, everything which is heavy. I didn't see them before. A new chair. Oh. That was the manager. so now we can upgrade our movement speed. Okay. Yeah, we are a bit faster. But movement still kind of... I mean, obviously it didn't change how the system works, but... Uh-huh. Huh. Grr. Okay. We need something to eat. Ah, there. A donut! Yeah, it was just... Yeah, performance is really not great. And here with this stuff, we are basically moving into the table. Yeah, this is also not working too well there. Okay. Did they respawn, or are we in a different area? Computers. I mean, it's full of enemies here. Nah. Let's stick to computers. Level up. Manager. So, upgrade inventory, health, we do not have enough points for that yet. But normally the point of a rogue-like is that you accumulate as much strength as possible during the game. Let's throw this away. And so that you are better off in the next level and so on. And you basically need to maximize resources and so on. And I don't see that this is happening here, because, I mean, we are not gaining much. It's just a little bit of health here and there. I upgraded the movement speed, but this doesn't make us stronger in any way. Melee damage is 15 points, and they are always dead with just one hit anyways, so at least with these items, but why should I pick anything else? So there was this smiley icon. I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. Anyways. Give me a new chair. Huh? Yeah, this level is a bit larger in size. So where can we continue to the next one? Yeah, I think we'll see. I mean, more food would have been nice, but... Oh, it's blocking, okay. Ah, that's the boss. Business. Unfortunately, we don't have any healing stuff here. Okay. Take this. He doesn't die with a single attack, so it's probably not a good idea to try to kill him in normal melee. Let's pick this stuff here. Mm-hmm. Sleeping. Okay. Blam. Boom. Down to 10. Ah, there's a book. Okay. Blam. I can't pick this stuff here. Yeah. There's one more item which we... maybe we can quickly... okay, well that worked. And you win! Alright, we defeated the bad boss or whatever. And yeah, with that, the game is basically broken. So let me quickly restart it. So yeah, lots of things which are not quite working here, unfortunately. So the... Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, the movement needs improvement, and especially for some more action-based game, that's important that the movement works well. The balancing is off in, unfortunately, pretty much all regards. So the different attacking options, they don't work well. Like it's always basically a one hit, well, unless they are blocking, it's a one hit kill with these heavy items. So you basically need to, well, pick these heavy items if possible. And because in the beginning you don't have like this freedom of movement and you don't know anything yet, it's a bit like the beginning is probably the hardest part of the game, which is not great. And here these point costs, yeah, that also doesn't quite work out. And there isn't what you have typical for a roguelike, that you improve, that you are constantly improving and getting stronger, and it doesn't feel like this is the case here. So yeah, in terms of like game movement and design of the balance and so on, it needs a lot of improvement. The graphics are nice. I like the overall setting, and yeah, everything. I mean, this whole style looks nice. Everything fits together. And about the story, theme implementation, not really. I mean, it's hard to grasp what's even supposed to be told here. So not really that great. But yeah, still nice entry, nice try of something different. So thanks for to DevDuCellier and Stytch, aka Nicolas, Finoux and Rémi Legrand, for sending in this contribution to the DungeonCrawler GameJam 2026. Thanks to you all for watching this episode, and if you want to see more, then subscribe to the channel or check out the playlist you will find linked down in the video description. And with that, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.